I've got another jam-packed episode with Crypto Airdrop Alpha for you today, so let's hop right in for something for Dimension stakers, which is that the NIM airdrop allocations have actually increased. So the TLDR on this one is that there was previously an airdrop claim live, but a bunch of people didn't actually claim their allocations, and that has since been reallocated to people that did. So if you go and check your NIM allocation, you'll probably notice that the amount you're getting is going up. So with this wallet right here, I'm getting 340 tokens for staking something like 260 dime. But when I claimed with this wallet about a month ago, the allocation was 278 tokens. So I've gotten a pretty decent bump in the total allocation, and you should go and check to see what your new allocation is. And then just to clarify, this is 5% of the total supply being airdropped to Dimension stakers. The snapshot and claim for this has already occurred, so if you didn't claim it before, there's nothing that you can do now, but if you did claim, again, go and check to see your new allocation because it's probably increased. And the actual token genesis event is supposed to happen for this one in less than 2 weeks. So stay tuned for more details. All right, next up, you can now go and claim your Omni tokens from this link right here. So I'll post a link just so that there's no confusion. The token is actually stakeable immediately upon launch, which is honestly a great way to do it. I don't know why Wormhole and Parcel didn't do this. Probably would have prevented some of the bleeding that both of those tokens saw after the tokens dropped, because when people stake them, obviously they're locking them up and they're not selling them. Anyways, yeah, if you did qualify for the Omni airdrop by staking with EigenLayer or by holding some NFT collections, among a few other things, then you can go and claim your tokens and either stake them or sell them. All right, next up, let's talk about Jupiter, because they just launched their own liquid stake Solana token called JupSol. Now, aside from having supposedly the highest staking yield of all liquid stake Solana tokens, if you stake your Solana with JupSol, you will probably increase your chances of getting a decent allocation for round 2 of the Jupiter airdrop. But also this is powered by Sanctum, so it could give you some exposure to a Sanctum airdrop. And then of course you can actually use your JupSol in DeFi platforms and potentially qualify for other airdrops as well. So if you want to get some of it, all you have to do is go to the Jupiter exchange page and you can swap into it from pretty much any token on Solana. And then speaking of Jupiter, round 2 of the LFG Launchpad voting is now live. So you can go and cast a vote for one of these projects to determine which ones are going to be launched next on the LFG Launchpad. Now, currently it looks like Sanctum is winning with about 58% of the total votes. I actually voted for Uprock because I like this project and I would like to see them launch. Anyways, you should definitely go and cast a vote for something, because if you stake Jup tokens, you earn rewards in the Jupiter token, and then also rewards of whichever ones of these projects actually launch through the Launchpad. Okay, moving on. I forgot to mention this yesterday, but if you traded over $5,000 worth of volume on the Backpack exchange, you are also actually eligible for an allocation from the Parcel airdrop. So if you are an active user of Backpack, the exchange, you should go and claim your allocation. Next up, there was an announcement today from Scroll, and they are launching a new version of a loyalty campaign. So a couple of weeks ago, they tried to launch some stuff on Galaxy. It looked like it was going to be a super annoying set of quests and tasks. The community revolted and they actually pulled the plug on that, but now they're launching another version of a loyalty campaign. So it looks like it might be somewhat similar to what Linea has done with LXP, except instead of earning experience points, you earn marks. And they're going to have a dashboard where you can track your progress for this. It hasn't gone live yet. Now there's a blog post explaining how this is going to go down. The TLDR is that if you use the Scroll official bridge with one of these 3 assets, ETH, wrapped staked ETH, or Stone, which is stake Stone ETH, then you'll be eligible for session 0 of however many sessions they're going to have in this campaign. Now, I've seen a lot of people on the timeline frustrated with the fact that there's going to be yet another campaign to complete, but honestly, I am 0% surprised. At this point, I think airdrops where you get a surprise reward of thousands of dollars just based on historical transactions are going to be few and far between. And the new meta, of course, is that projects want to incentivize people to actually use the protocols, use the apps, to keep them there once they're actually there, and then to drag it out to maximize TVL and other metrics that they're using to try and raise capital or just make their protocol look good. So yeah, 0% surprised that Scroll is actually launching this. They did say, however, that they're going to be retroactively awarding marks for people that bridged even all the way up to October of last year when Scroll mainnet went live. So I would say at this point, all of the things that we have done to farm this airdrop over the last 6 to 8 months, those are still going to be relevant and I don't regret doing them. And obviously moving forward, I am going to actually complete this quest line because I think that scroll is one of the few remaining L2 airdrops that A, has a lot of funding, a high valuation, it's going to be lucrative, and is far enough away from today that it actually still makes sense to farm it. And actually for people that haven't started farming the scroll airdrop yet, this is very positive for you because it means not only is there still time, you can still get in on session 0 of their new campaign and probably still qualify for a solid allocation. And then just a funny thing from the scroll Discord from one of the admins, they said that yes, there will be more sessions in the future, but they're promising not to milk anyone. So we'll see whether or not that comes true. All right, next up, if you are farming the Zeta Markets airdrop, this is a perp dex on Solana. I made a tutorial video about it maybe about a week ago. Well, they have a 4x points boost for the next few days. So that means any trade that you open or close on the platform is going to earn you 4 times the Z score. So if you haven't even started farming this, you can still massively rank up the leaderboard using this points multiplier. And this is going to be live until April 21st. So you have about 4 days to max qualify for this airdrop. And the token is supposed to be coming in a couple of weeks, end of April or early May. And like I said in my previous video, even with a small amount of capital, it's possible to rank up this leaderboard pretty quickly. Now using these points boosts, it's going to be possible to do so at an even faster rate. And for people that have been farming season 2 of Zeta Markets, unfortunately, you're going to get max diluted if you don't keep trading because new people are going to be able to come in now and take advantage of this crazy points boost. All right, next, if you have been using the Jumper Bridge and you are level 4 or higher on their loyalty pass, you should go to the Mitosis Discord, connect your wallet through the Collabland Discord wallet connect thing, and claim a special role. They say there's going to be potential benefits from Mitosis for doing this. It will take you a couple of minutes max, so I definitely recommend doing this if you are a Jumper airdrop farmer and you want to get something from Mitosis. Next up, Linea has released a new tool or a new MetaMask snap that allows you to track your LXP and your progress towards the Linea airdrop. So if you use the MetaMask wallet, you can install this snap, and as it shows in the little demo here, it will show you how many XP you have, whether or not you've done proof of humanity, and it's a useful way that you can keep track of your progress to this airdrop. So if you're interested in this, I'll throw a link down below. There may also be some retroactive benefit for people that install this snap. I wouldn't be surprised because MetaMask and Linea are part of the same company. So maybe they'll drop some LXP to people that download this snap and use it. All right, next up, if you are staking Dimension, you should go and vote because there is a new proposal live. So as with other proposals, there's 2 ways you can do it. If you're staking via an EVM or an Ethereum wallet, you can go to the Dimension portal under the governance section, select the new proposal, and cast a vote. If you're using a Kepler or a Leap wallet or another Cosmos wallet, you can just vote directly in your wallet. Next up, if you have the Mochad meme coin, which is the first meme coin as far as I know on the Mode Layer 2, you should check your wallet to see if you got dropped an additional 690 million Mochad. They dropped this yesterday, but only to people that had $50 or more of the token in their wallet as of yesterday. All right, next up, Tycho has announced that they are minting a Genesis NFT collection, but of a very small supply, only 888 Tycoon NFTs. These are probably going to have some sort of major relevance to their airdrop campaign. And if you want to get one of these, it's just a whitelist raffle. So you have to go click the link here, put your name on the whitelist, but in order to do so, you will need to complete a bunch of social tasks on Twitter and join the Discord, and only then will you be able to actually participate in the raffle. Currently, there's almost 42,000 people that have entered into this. Probably by the end of it, there's going to be hundreds of thousands, so you have a very, very tiny chance of actually winning this. However, if you do win it, it's probably going to be worth it. Next up, there's new quests live for the Smallbound airdrop campaign. I spoke about this in one previous video. You earn inspo points for the airdrop that's going to come from this, and so far, all of the tasks have been social, like following people and retweeting stuff. But I do believe that in the future, there's going to be other tasks as well, not just these sort of annoying Twitter things. All right, next up, just a final reminder that you need to combine your points for the Gull Network airdrop. If you haven't done this yet, your points are going to get slashed by 50% if you don't combine them by tomorrow. So if you were farming this with their daily tasks and collecting points, definitely make sure you do this before tomorrow. Okay, next up, I just wanted to talk about this briefly because Alto Finance has released a couple campaigns that are supposed to help you qualify for airdrops, but I would say they're actually not necessarily always actually worth it. So this one right now, they say if you bridge to ZK Sync Lite, you can mint a special exclusive NFT. The thing is though, I highly suspect that the ZK Sync Lite airdrop criteria for ZK Sync is going to be retroactive historically to like 2021 or 2022. I don't think that by bridging and interacting with the ZK Sync Lite network now, today, you're gonna get anything from that. I would not be surprised if when the ZK Sync airdrop comes, the snapshot for interacting with this network, which was the precursor to ZK Sync era, is probably gonna be from like 2 years ago. And I think it's not really a plus EV play to even bother doing this at this point. And then the other thing that Alto Finance had done was a couple of weeks ago, they were telling people to deploy smart contracts using their smart contract feature to qualify for this special scroll NFT. But the thing was you had to actually have deployed that smart contract before December of last year. So Alto Finance keeps releasing these little quests to help you supposedly qualify for airdrops that I think actually might not be relevant or worth it at all. Anyways, that's just my quick little take on that. I don't think that bridging to ZK Sync Lite right now has really any benefit to you. If you want to throw away a couple of dollars by doing it, sure, I guess there's no harm in it, but there's definitely other things that you could be focusing on. Anyways, that's it for today's alpha. Hopefully you found this useful. As always, thanks so much for watching and have a great day.